Like, you don't have to belittle him.
They set a fight sometimes.
I also have a say, you also have a say.
Like during the 16 days of activism, there's a young girl killed here. And we were continuing, we just launched the 16 days of activism. So I was like, what are we doing?
For many in the community, the pain was already too familiar. And now the message of 16 days hit home, not in theory, but in lived reality.
It was choice for the community to understand it because they have experienced it, they have faced it. Kwa hivyo hii awareness imefanya wanawake wengi wafunguke akili, wajue jinsi ya kujizuia, njia ya kutumia na mahali wanaweza fikia na ni nani mwenye anaweza ambiwa.
Most people believe here that men are superior. So unapata like a woman works and when she gets her income, she is told to give it to the husband. Also they experience sexual, that is whereby most people are harassed sexually and they don't know what to do about it or how to overcome it.
Gender-based violence wears many faces: economic control, emotional abuse, and unwanted touch. But even as this persists, a new form of violence has emerged beyond walls and borders.
I can say what digital violence means to me is violence, okay, being harassed or being abused, but digitally online.
It may include cyber body shaming, it may include negative and hate comments.
Or your nude videos being spread on the internet.
And in turn, it takes a mental toll against the victims.
Online, victims face threats, shame, and silence. But offline, another silence looms, shaped by myths, fear, and traditions that still protect abusers more than survivors.
Yes, at the village level, you find that there are lots of myths and misconceptions about karma and witchcraft. For example, if you're a victim of gender-based violence, they believe that if you report a person who is an elder to you, your family will face consequences.
When abuse hides behind family ties, the damage cuts deep.
There's one that was quite unfortunate that we got to hear just recently, I guess it was yesterday, of women describing of how, say, if you're married into a family and you've come with your kids, and then the stepdad gets to abuse your girls because they are not his.
Such a sad scenario because we can avoid through giving them information that will help them to overcome these things and make their community a better place. Because when people have a good emotional stability, they do well.
True change takes everyone. And as men begin to listen, learn, and lead beside women, the work of justice starts to shift closer to equality, closer to home.
Over time, men have been perceiving our community forums to be for women, but now they have known it's through this participation where they can bring change to the community.
For the days that we've been able to go out to the community, we got an opportunity to talk.
So we were able to have sessions with them. These are in-depth sessions that focused on sex, gender, care, and GBV. So we're able to educate them on these 4 topics.
And the second thing, we tell the people about the rights and the safety of them in the community. And also, I coordinated an open group discussion with the community leaders and young girls in the community, telling them about FGM.
And then we can now talk about the preventive measures on how they will handle in case this happens. Also, how are they going to handle it?
Still, the work is not easy. Stigma lingers, infrastructure fails, but even in places with no signal, voices are rising, refusing to be cut off from help or hope.
I would say that the biggest challenge that I have faced is that the stigma that is still held amongst the male population when they see that a person has come to champion for the rights of and freedoms of women, they think that it is a threat or an accusation against men.
Violence should not be justified. There is no justification for violence, and that we should put a stop to this. Do not allow yourself to coil up in that harassment and in the abuse.
And we have to fight for our rights and protect other young girls in the community.
So to all the girls out there, you are precious, you are valuable, and you deserve to be respected.
You are the person who can make the change. And when you go through these things, you don't have to keep quiet. There are hotlines that you can report to. There is 1195. So if you want to get more information, you can also dial 1190. And I believe through those support systems, you are able to speak up and get the help that you require.